Hello, I'm here in my garden south of Munich, Germany, and I'm in front of a huge uh, forest with collected European spruce. I'm here to answer a question that Emma Brown from Canada has submitted. The question is, I find the seemingly easiest technique the hardest of them all, watering my bonsai. Can you explain the basics to me and the differences in watering between indoor and outdoor bonsai? Sure, Emma, I can. Okay. Many years ago, like 25 years ago, this was a common problem for most people because at that time it was normal to keep bonsai in soil. Actually, in garden soil, compost soil, some people added some gravel, some sand, and that was it. That was suggested, for example, by John Naka in his famous books. Now, this kind of soil in bonsai pots caused and still causes the problem of possible overwatering. If you water too much, then the soil becomes sort of a swamp, which is very wet, and the roots suffocate because the air doesn't get to them and they don't get oxygen. If the roots cannot function, then the tree doesn't get water, and then the tree wilts. While it's sitting in water, it wilts. That's the effect of soil in bonsai pot. With modern bonsai today, most people now use and have what I call modern substrate. This could be akadama, pumice, could be a turfus or baked loam, lava, and similar ingredients, plus a couple of very slowly decomposing organic ingredients like rough peat, coconut fibers, and hacked bark particles, all in a certain size and no small ingredients. Now, this modern soil does not produce a swamp if you overwater your bonsai. So if you pour in water into this sort of substrate, not soil, I call it substrate for a good reason, then the water, the superfluous water will run out and will not stay in the container and build a swamp. That means even after hefty watering, there will still be holes in that substrate where air can go through and meet the roots and give them oxygen, and so that roots can function very well. This modern substrate also holds water as a sort of a buffer, and while it's not wet, it stays moist for a long time because a tree can still suck out water off this substrate. So the big advantage of this modern substrate is that you cannot almost not overwater, meaning you can pour water as much as you want into the bonsai pot, it will run out, and you can underwater though, meaning it does dry out a bit quicker than bonsai soil, and you will have to water a bit more often. Okay, so if you don't know when to water with modern substrate, you don't have to do a lot of thinking like you used to have to do in the old days. You just water, okay? Because you cannot really water too much, you can water too little better. So if you are not sure where your bonsai is in, you better find out very soon and repot it into a modern substrate. Indoor bonsai you can repot right away now, wherever you are in the world. Outdoor bonsai you should only repot in spring or late summer. Concerning the difference between indoor and outdoor bonsai, there is some difference insofar as outdoor it doesn't matter much if you water a lot and the water runs out, it will probably go on the ground, on the floor and disappear, and you don't care much about this. indoor you certainly do care, because you don't want all this water in front of your living room window. So there, many people do the following: they water a bit so to make it moist on top, and then do this more often. That's wrong. If you water very well, and you don't have to water so often. So what you do is you put a tray underneath the tree and then water it, and then wait until all this water has run out of that tray, and then you can put it back onto wherever it was, or you put it in a basin. You put it right into the water, so that you almost drown that tree, and then you pull it out. You wait until this water is flown off, and then you can put it back. So when you are in doubt, just water. You don't have to think much about it. Okay? I hope that helps. Thank you very much.